some ideas for holiday hikes with the family. On New Year's Day, more than 20 Oregon parks are offering free guided hikes. They call it the First Day program, and joining us with some of those parks with the great hikes is Park Ranger Mark Shaw. Welcome to you.
Hey, thank you.
Let's start off with, the idea behind this First Day program.
Yeah, so it's the 7th year we had this program in Oregon, and it's put on by America's State Parks. So it's a nationwide program. It takes part in all 50 states. So very unique in that regard. It's similar in a lot of ways to the Opt Outside movement for Green Friday. It's another, big movement to get families, the kids, grandma, grandpa, the dog out in parks having fun.
Start the year off.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Get off on the right foot.
Get out and see the beauty. So one of the first recommendations is Shampooey First Day Hike. Tell us about that one.
Yes, Shampooey is a beautiful state park. It's in St. Paul, Oregon, so it's an easy drive from the metro area. And there it's going to be an all ages friendly family hike. They're going to walk along the Willamette River. They're going to talk about the historical significance of that park. That park historically was very important for the fur trading and pioneer days of this region, and they're going to really dive into that. And
I've done this hike, on a bike, and
wow.
Very family friendly because it's flat.
Exactly. Yep. Yeah, the staff there is great. They're going to make it fun for the kids, for the adults. So it'll be a good family friendly, well-rounded.
And those two hikes there at 10:30 and 2:30. So you get
exactly.
two options.
Get two options.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
All right. How about the Banks, Vernonia area?
Yeah, they'll be out at Stubbs Stewart State Park. So again, a pretty easy commute for the metro area. And the highlight of that hike, you're going to walk across the Buxton Trestle, and that's going to afford people awesome views of the coastal range. So that's going to be another great one for the views.
Yep.
You're also going to see a Doug fir forest that used to be used in the forest industry. So you can see how things have changed from the logging practices to how state parks now manage that property.
A lot of people, I think, anxious to get out in the gorge, especially since the fire. But tell us about what they could see from the historic Columbia River Highway hike.
Exactly. That would be at the Hatfield West Trailhead. That's just outside Hood River. And there you're going to walk right down by the river again. So you're going to have gorgeous views there of the Columbia River and the gorge itself. And they're going to talk about the ecology and geology that made the gorge what it is today. So that's going to be another
popular one, I'm sure.
Exactly.
That happening at noon on New Year's Day. And also this spot I would not think of going for a hike at, but you say the state capitol. Yeah,
state capitol, state park. It's a lot of people don't realize that's actually a state park. And that property has a lot of interesting architecture, the botany there, the plantings, and also some art pieces. And everything there really tells the story of Oregon as a state. So they're going to discuss how all those things play into Oregon and what makes the state so unique.
Any favorite place, just curious, in the whole state? What's your favorite hike?
Oh, that's a very good one. My favorite hike, I would say in the region, honestly, would be Silver Star Mountain, and that's just across the border in Washington. It's a phenomenal hike. It's gorgeous. That is my all-time favorite hike within probably 2 hours of the metro area.
Because you mentioned, Ranger, you don't want to leave the state of Washington out because they have some offerings as well.
Exactly. So in case you're on the Vancouver side of the river or just prefer the Washington side of hiking, you'd have Beacon Rock State Park, and they're going to actually take people up to the top of Beacon Rock with a ranger-led hike. That's an amazing hike to do any time of the year, and to do that with a ranger is going to be an amazing experience. And
when you do this as a ranger, you must say, this is work?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's not a bad gig. So yeah, it's just nice seeing the families come out to make the memories. That's the most important thing is just seeing those memories happen in state parks as those get passed from generation to generation, and it's a pretty special thing to take part in.
What's the best resource to get all 22 offering the free?
If you go to OregonStateParks.org, you can click the First Day Hikes tab there, and it'll show you start times, end times, distances, whether they're dog friendly, the length. I mean, everything's right there.
OregonStateParks.org.
Yep.
All right. Thank you, Ranger, for coming in today.
Yeah.
Happy holidays to you.
Happy holidays.